Hello YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Lil Mike 6, and I'm back again. Same map, same same rant almost, just about, not really. This map sucks. We all know that. You die a lot. Just majority of the time, people are camping. It doesn't matter now at this point. Call of Duty Ghosts is just a camp fest. No matter what you do, no matter where you run. Look at this. I'm just sitting here trying to get a kill or whatever. And I mean, it's just in Ghost, nobody moves. Nobody moves. No matter how small the maps are, you can get the smallest complex. Look at this. Every time when I die on this map, it's always somebody up in a window somewhere shooting me somewhere. You can't watch this. You'll see. I mean, I don't even remember this gameplay, and I can guarantee you that I'm gonna get shot from some kind of window up elevated or something whenever I'm running down below. Or if I'm up here like this, somebody's gonna run up behind me or something. It's the weirdest thing ever. Like, you die the same way every time on this map, and it's annoying because there's always somebody up elevated, camping, killing you. And I mean, they're doing what I'm doing right now, but I'm only doing this because this map is annoying. It's annoying as hell, and I don't even see why they put it into the rotation, the map rotation. I don't know why they did this. It sucks. It sucks a whole lot. This map kind of just, I don't know. And what I wanted to really talk about is the PlayStation 4. Oh my God, the PlayStation 4. Wow. Okay, like, my first thing that I want to say is, like, when the consoles first were released, when it first came out, I was like, okay, I'm not buying the Xbox One because of the DRM policies and things like that. I was like, you know, Xbox One, they're doing some shady like shit, and I wasn't down for it. I was like, nah, you know, they're doing this for like money purposes. They're gonna try to maximize their own money profits and things like that. They're gonna fuck the community over like shit times over, and it's gonna just force people to just, I don't know. It's good. To me, honestly, I thought the console was just gonna suck ass, and I didn't support Xbox One for that. Microsoft or whatever you want to call them. I didn't support Microsoft at first. I was like, you know what? I'm not buying a Xbox One, but now I actually want to buy an Xbox One, and I'll explain why. Honestly, I believe that with the PlayStation 3, I personally, I like the PlayStation 3 a shit times more than I like the Xbox One. And just because the PlayStation 3 was, it felt like it was the next gen console at the time of its release. It felt like that was a new console, and it felt like the Xbox 360 was just like just some gaming thing that you play games. That's what it felt like. But now it's like the roles have swapped. It's like the Xbox One is now what's just more than a gaming console. It's not even like you're comparing. To me, I don't even feel like I'm comparing the PlayStation 4 to the Xbox One. Honestly, I feel like I'm comparing the Xbox One to the PlayStation 3. And then I feel like I'm comparing the Xbox 360 to the PlayStation 4. And it feels like that the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 4 are the old consoles, and the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox One are the new gen consoles. That's what it feels like to me, honestly. Because it's almost like everything that you could do, you had so much more that you could do with the console when the PlayStation 3 was out. And a lot of people were like, well, this is the first time we're going to be able to play music on PlayStation, Sony, or whatever. No, it's not. When Sony first came out with the PlayStation 3, no matter how much they try to say, or whatever patches they put out to eliminate this or whatever, whenever the PlayStation 3 first came out, you could actually play music while playing games. And they put out some patches or whatever and stopped that, because I remember it used to be a time where you could actually use your music. Like, they had a wrestling game out. I forget which one it was. I know it was like WWE SmackDown versus Raw or whatever game that they came out with, or WWE something. You could actually import your own music into the game and use it for your theme for your character when he comes out. Your character would whenever you would enter the stage, your character would have that theme music. You could put that music from your console onto the game. You could upload your own music and play it. And to me, that was amazing, you know. And honestly, you could put your own music in. I remember when it first came out, I used to play Mortal Kombat. And this was back in 2008 when the console first came out. I used to play Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe and play music while playing the game. I don't even know if you can still do it or not. More than likely, you probably can. But I know they put some patches out, or the game developers or something was putting like some blocks on there where you can't play music and play the game at the same time. But it's available. It's available for it to be done. If you don't believe me, go buy Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe and play the game with music. I mean, play some music from your library on the PlayStation 3, and it works. And it almost feels like the PlayStation 4 just took a step down. You can't put your own like videos on there. You can't download like videos. Like if you want to buy a movie and watch them later or something, you can't do that on PlayStation 4. It has to be streamed. Everything has to be streamed, and that's kind of stupid. And also with music, you can't put your own music on there. And I know a lot of people are like, well, it's a gaming console. What do you expect? Why do you want? It doesn't matter. It honestly does not matter whether it should be in the game. It should be a feature in the game. I mean, if you're gonna call this the next gen console, make it a next gen console. Make it feel like a next gen console. I mean, I can understand the whole no backwards compatibility. I can understand why they would not want to put backwards compatibility in here. I understand that, you know, the way the consoles are made, the architecture is different, or whatever you want to say is different. The way that the formats are different. Okay, I understand that. That's not what we're asking. We're not asking it. I mean, how hard is it to put MP3 format in a console that's supposed to be so powerful? You know, like how hard is that? How hard is it to you know? And I understand they're all like, well, we don't want the HDCP. That's another thing. Like, take the HDCP out. I'm having problems right now with like audio issues where I have to buy so much other stuff to record gameplay, and it's like a lag. I mean, I know that that's probably, I shouldn't be buying it anyways to try to get around the HDCP to record gameplay or whatever. But I mean, we shouldn't be going through these kind of problems. Like, people shouldn't have to do all of this for what's supposed to be called a next gen console. Like, how do you support YouTubers and things like that if you basically have like blocks where you can't even record? I mean, that's like a big no right there, just for your YouTube, like YouTubers anyways. It kind of like they're kind of shitting on themselves. Like, when the Xbox 360 first was released, it was like they were shitting on people, and they were just money hungry. They were the way that they created the console was like everything they were doing was for money. It was like, oh, you need to play, you need a wireless network that you can play on. You want to play your 360 wireless, or you got to buy a Xbox antenna, a network antenna. Oh, you want to play. You need, you know, it was just kind of like crazy shit that you had to buy. You want a hard drive that's more than this little 20 shit that you get, this 20 gigabyte shit that you get? Well, you got to buy a hard drive. You want batteries for your controller? You got to go out and buy some batteries. You got to go buy a charge pack and all that shit. Like, it was just so much that you had to buy. Like, oh, you want to play online? You got to buy this card. Oh, you want to do this? You got to buy that. And now, with the PlayStation 3, it was like everything that you had to buy for 360 to play, to enjoy the console, it came with the PlayStation 3. Now it's the other way around. It's like everything that you want to enjoy the console of the Xbox One, it comes with the console, and everything that you want to play with the PlayStation 4, it's like you have to go out and buy. You have to go out and buy like HDCP ways to get around that shit just to record. You gotta go out and buy PlayStation Plus now. It's almost like they're doing all of the mistakes that